Hey everyone, how's it going? Get to the bring up the comments here. Hey Payne, how's it going? Spaded one. Shane, what's up, guys? What's happening? How are you doing? Yeah, they're kind of kids are bopping around, so you might hear some kids and some hollering. Don't worry about that. I'm sure we hear it everywhere. Gonna be doing some dial work. How's your Sunday been going, everyone? Pretty good. Mine's spending a lot of time. Yeah, I am a brave man going against the Chad. I did see that they were on. My bad. But man, if Chad and Jay are on all the time. If I revolve my schedule around that, it'd be killing me. All the race fans are in town, huh? Oh, thank you, Figure Assassin. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're working hard on it. I almost got it finished up here. I got some cool stuff to show you if you watched the last live. So we got Shane in the house. Payne's Toy Samples. How's it going, buddy? That was a good stream y'all did last night. I stayed up till about 4 in the morning with Ed and Lawrence. And Spady one. I heard this is where the boy dance party would be. Yes, sir. Gonna be dancing all night. I take it you guys can hear me. I'm not even gonna check it. I'm just gonna assume. And let's get started. I just got a few things to buff up. We'll give a little time for anybody that might want to pop in. We'll do a little sanding here on some prefab pieces that I cut up. This is actually going to be the door, but we're going to have to do some trim work around that and make that look more like a door. This is one of the roof pieces, the cross beams, and if you were watching on the last show, I put a few of these in, and then I added a few more. Payne, thank you so much for the steaming idea of breaking down that cardboard and whatnot. I actually did it while I was watching your guys' show last night, and it worked perfect. So I'm super happy. And another thing, Aaron, I did take a look at that trim, that metal trim that you sent me. That stuff is amazing. That garden edging. So yeah, I'm gonna use that next time. I'll just order it. But I already had the cardboard going, and I think the cardboard might be a little lighter, since this is getting shipped across the states and whatnot. Yeah, that was some cool stuff. Good ideas there. Got ideas flowing. Thank you, Figure Assassin. Loud and clear. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Shane. Sounds good. Let's see here. You're here for the doors and windows, huh? Well, we're gonna work on the roof a little bit, and then I'm gonna slide over to this door and stuff. And you guys, I'm probably gonna bring the whole unit out at one point to be able to kind of see it. But we're gonna finish this roof up real quick. I wanted to show you guys what I was doing with that to get the look that I wanted to achieve. So got to be careful sanding this stuff sometimes, because it's so rough cut that you can easily just catch a splinter in your finger, and it's not too pleasant when that happens. In fact, you'll know it instantly. Yeah. Just going. Let's see. I upgraded my StreamYard today because I'm starting to like it. So let's see here. Let's put something on in the background here. See how this works. Just let me know if anything goes crazy, or if you guys can't hear me for some reason, and we'll get it all figured out. All right, comments are back on. What's up, Jim? Jim Burr? Well, Jim, I could do. Hang on. Pop your comment up. Jim Burr says after it's done, he says he's giving it to me for free. Sorry, fellas. I could do that, Jim, but Bobby would be upset. He won it last year on the giveaway, so I'm gonna fall through. But here's the best part, Jim, is I'm gonna have another diorama giveaway. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna play by the same rules. Last year I just had people kind of tell me what they wanted, and then I picked the one that was I really picked the one that was most popular. There was 9 people that wanted this diorama, and it was when I first started out on YouTube. I put the contest out before I even had 100 subscribers, so I was kind of new. Well, I'm still new to the game. Still new to the game, but we might work out some different rules. And please feel free to message me on if you guys got some ideas. I got a few ideas rolling out, and we might revert to the way I did it last time with just people messaging what kind of diorama they want. I normally put it on a certain video, or I had it on the classified videos, the reviews that I was doing last year. So that's how people were finding out about it. You had to watch a video to find out about it. So yeah, work always goes faster with music. My laptop is so quiet. Can you guys actually hear that? Should I turn it up a little bit? Or is that good? Hang on, Shane. I'm putting that up there, bro. It was the most disappointing Christmas ever. Well, not for Bobby. Bobby won that, and I sent away 6 figures. I think I sent him. Who did he get? He got General Hawk. He got Ripper. I sent him. He got Helix. I sent Helix. There were 6 of them. I don't know if I can remember all that I sent him, but I sent him some really good figures. Even if he had them, I didn't care. I wanted to send them out to him, so he knew I was serious about building this thing. And because if you're gonna send 6 action figures that are $25 to $30, obviously I'm gonna send the dial. I just didn't want him to worry about it. Shane, you just put out 20 dio ideas. I see you working, bro. Man, yeah, you are. I'm gonna just say it right here, man. You're working harder on your dials than I am on mine right now. I see you got a whole town there. I want to come check it out. What's that? Let me see. I'm gonna put you up there. I'm not sure if I've seen you before. Is that Kanoom 842? What's good, Aaron? Chat. How's everyone doing this evening? Doing good. I'm doing great. Just gonna do some woodwork here. Already got a nice pile of dust, and that means we're almost sanded and ready to do some assembling. And again, you guys might hear I got some kids running around in the other room. Mom's trying to take care of them and get them fed. And they've been staying up late, acting a little crazy here and there because they don't have school this week. They're on their break. So please bear with me on the noise, guys. I get a little crunk sometimes. Yeah, a Jada Street Fighter dial. That'd be cool. That would be awesome. I like how the Street Fighter, the Jada Street Fighters came with the little background inserts. And it gave a little glimpse of what their fighting scene was for Street Fighter 2. It was pretty cool. Zangief's Factory, yeah. Honda's I think you pronounce it Hyundai, yeah. Bathhouse and Blanket Dock, yeah. Cool, man. Cool stuff. All right, I think I'm gonna use that piece. Piece is real wide. I think we can do it with what we sanded already. All right, let me dust this off real quick because it'll drive me nuts if I don't. All right, slip that on the ground. We'll get started. Shane says, I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it while I'm not working. Me too, buddy. I had the weekend off here, and just been working like crazy on dios and messing with StreamYard, trying to figure that out. I had to break my intro down to a MP4, and if you guys know me, like that's Greek language to me, so I had to figure all that out, and then I couldn't get my intro to load, so oh well. I'll mess with StreamYard later, and I got a nice little intro put together, but I'll have to get my son over here to help me. He's a lot better than that than I am. All right, guys. So if you remember, this is where we were building this frame structure right here, putting in these cross beams, and we just got the frame established. And then while I was on Aaron Payne's live there, he was taking over for us. I did all this. So this is like one side complete right here, so to speak. And yeah, I did put in a couple more braces, and I flattened it out. So this is all I went ahead and ran a sander on it and everything, and this is all like pretty smooth and flat because the grid work that we're going to put on this for the tin roof look is this cardboard, man. Yeah, this is going to be my tin roof. So I wanted a nice flat surface so it can lay on it and I'll just be able to glue it down and get a nice tin roof. I'm going to have a overhang on each side for the soffit fascia area, and that should be cool. Should be a good little hangover section there. I wanted to point out one other thing I did too. I went ahead and oh, that's coming right at the camera. I went ahead and did the siding, siding on the side there. So that's going to be the side of the house. We'll go ahead and get some pictures real quick. So yeah, we see on the side, you know, that's the little gable right there on the side, and I got that dressed out. And when we look at this, and when it sits in the dial box that I built for it, you're not really going to see the left side, and you're not really going to see the back. I am going to do the tin on the back and front, but on this left side right here that you're not going to be able to see because it sits in the dial box, I'm going to leave that one out, okay? And I'm going to leave it open for a reason, because I believe you could just pop off that. The walls on the dial box are magnetized. They pop off really easy. So I want to leave this one gable out so you can actually like hold your camera up there, your cell phone or whatever, and you can take real nice pictures from this open gable, shooting all into the cabin. I thought that would be a good idea. And since you're not going to see it anyways, you know, just have some accessibility so you can take a picture with the roof on, so to speak. And the roof is just going to pop on and off pretty easy. So, and this is this came out great. Like, it's super light. It's super strong too. All my wood glue is set up now and everything, and man, I'm happy with it. But one thing I want to do, I'm going to put in the additional cross beams right here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to glue these in really quick, and then we're going to put some shim work in between them. All right. Okay. Sorry guys, this is like the first cup of coffee I've had all day, believe it or not, and I'm addicted to coffee. So I try to only drink like 2 or 3 cups a day, but it is my weakness. I gotta have it. So one of them things. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to fix this real quick. Yeah. Yep. Glue booger. Glue booger. Gotta get that out of there. Holding up my progress. What's up, Orange House Full of Toys? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Oh man, I'm gonna pop that up there. I got too much stuff on my desk. My desk is slam loaded. And he said, it's about time you started construction on the Texas border illegal immigrant cages. I heard that. All right, so we got that glue booger out of there. Let's go ahead and pop this back on. All right, this stuff should come out pretty easy. This one's almost beat, so. Oh yeah, good flow. Nice. All right, and I'm just gonna set it in the center there, and I'm just using the other side. I know the other one's right there, so I'm just gonna judge it like that. It don't have to be super perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to squirt in some super glue so we can go ahead and get started on this. This is I like these applicator tips because you can just cut them. And I got a fresh new tip to put the glue right where I need it. And I somehow got it all over my fingers. Oh well. Hey, James Holmes, put that up there. Hey everybody, this is my son. He's gonna help me load my my intro up. He was trying to help me figure it out over the phone, and he's way smarter than me when it comes to computers and everything. In fact, he's the smartest kid I got. But hey, Gabriel, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you popped in here. He kind of lives on his own, you know. He's a working man. Very proud of that boy. And he just bought himself another little backup truck, so he's got 2 trucks going. That's cool. Something I never had at his age. I was lucky to have 1 vehicle, if that. Yeah, he's a hard-working boy. Proud of you, Gabriel. You know that. All right. So we got another brace set right here. I'm gonna go ahead and super glue that one in, so I can go right to town with it. Now you see I'm putting wood glue and super glue because that wood glue makes a hell of a bond. I mean the super glue does too, but the wood glue kind of soaks into the wood a lot better. And I would never do it, but I mean you would probably have to take a hammer to break this thing apart. It's that solid. All right. More cellist. Are those going to have zone heating and air, or are you going to all out with the central? Also in this Airburn property there, Airbnb, exclusive Cobra use only. I would consult Tomax and Zaymont about this. Well, I think I have Tomax right around the. Hang on, we'll bring them in. All right, here he is. Yeah, tell me what you think about this Crimson Twin, huh? He's not too happy. He looks kind of bummed out. Something's wrong. Zartan did something to him. He's not talking. I don't know why, but he's been in that cage for about a week now, like a rat. Yeah, figure assassin, man. Do I need the coffee? And I only drink one kind, that Folgers caramel. Man, is it good. Really good stuff. 13 in the chat, guys. Hey, give a like. Appreciate y'all dropping by, seeing what I'm working on. Shane says, I only use the gel super glue and instant set spray to lock the glue right away. I haven't used the gel with the instant set spray, but I've used the I got the one with the light, and it's like the UV light that you shine on it. It's Tomax in the mother-in-law cage. It's definitely a tight squeeze, man. I mean, I when I bought these, I didn't know if I'd be able to get one in there, but that's exactly what I wanted it to be, tight and uncomfortable. So these cages that you can buy on Amazon, I'm sure you guys seen them, and if you haven't, just check them out. I think I got 2 for like $8, man. And yeah, these are some confined trapped like a rat cage. You're not going to be comfortable in there at all. But, if I was to put someone in a cage, I wouldn't want them to be comfortable anyways, right? Yeah, he's definitely boxed in at the moment. Hey Gabriel, I'm working on the Zartan diorama. This is the giveaway diorama from last year. I know I probably didn't talk to you much about that. But yeah, we've been building it here and it's almost done. This is the roof system we're working on. So just under Anderson, am I saying that right? Instead of the wood, how do you feel about substituting styrene instead of framing up buildings? Let me put your comment up there. Yeah, buddy. This is the first wood frame dial I've actually done like in a long time. Except for when I was a kid, I used to work with balsa wood all the time when I was in my teens and stuff. I normally work with styrene, foam. I work with ASB or ABS plastic. I normally work with everything like butt wood. So this was a good opportunity for me to dip into wood. That's why I was so excited to do it. Yeah, I'm normally cutting foam and shaping it and sanding it and just doing all good because that's you can get real versatile with that. Where this dial is especially it being a cabin, it was just screaming at me to do a wood project. So all right. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a little bit of shim work on this, okay? And then we're gonna flip it around, and we're gonna go ahead and apply. We're gonna figure out how to apply this tin roof. Yeah. All right. All right. So when I do this, because these aren't perfect by no means. I didn't do no space. I just kind of eyeballed those beams in there and made sure that the gables were nice and straight and all that. But when I work this stuff in, I like to just butt it to it, put it on there. And I worked that whole other side last night during Aaron Payne's live stream. And you just cut it. All right. So I'll go ahead. I'll double check. I like them to be a little bit more snug than what I just cut that one. But pretty sure we can make it work. Let's go ahead and drop them in like that. And all I'm really looking for is it to be flush. Nothing fancy. It's getting covered up, right? It's just more like a backer, but as I put these in from the inside, it looks like beams, and it looks like the inside of a cabin, because it just looks like cool beam work from the inside. So I know that the top's getting covered, but the inside looks amazing. It's a really, really cool effect we got going on there. If you guys haven't seen these kind of cutting tools, this is a 1/4 round cutter. that you use for interior trim to go around the base of your cabinets and the base of your trim base in your house. Man, is it handy, because I don't have to go back and forth to a chop saw. That's how I like them to fit nice and tight like that. Put some glue on the ends. And these here, if I can get them in that tight every time, then I don't have to use super glue on it. I don't know if you heard that. It just went right in nice and tight. Man. Bring it up a little bit. All right. So that's what's happening. And I'm just going to build those up. Build them up here. See if we can do a few more without cutting them short. Nice, perfect. Perfect cut. And I find that's the best way, so I can cruise along. Let me show you this. Show you what I'm doing, because I do this at work too. If I can hold a piece of material, no matter what it is, wood, whatever, anything that I'm cutting, I like to do it like this. I hold the material, I'll butt it into the joint, and then I'll measure it and just mark it with it in place. Now that just prevents me from having to whip out a measure tape, and measure every piece individually. Just do it with the actual piece. It's a lot easier. It goes a lot quicker. Any little shortcut to speed, because dioramas take so long anyways, between planning them out and finding the free time to actually work on them. It can be a time-consuming process. So, like, someone was asking me, how much is this diorama? And I couldn't answer that question. I told them that I really couldn't put a price on it. And I don't know if I would make another one. I think it's cool with this just being the only one, but if someone was to commission this, I wouldn't even know what to tell them. Wouldn't even know what to tell them. I've already put so much work into it. It'll be one of those crazy dioramas that just have tons of work in it. I'm fixing to hop on the chat here, guys, in a minute. Sorry, I've been cutting. All right, let's get this last piece in here. I'll hop on the chat and talk to you guys for a minute. All right. All right, so that one was a little loose. I'm just gonna put some snooper on it. All right, guys. Oh, stream looks good. Thanks, James. Thanks, Gabriel. Appreciate it. Let me catch up with the chat. Just on the Anderson. Okay, cool. I see. I just found your channel, and so I thought I would ask, and it's supposed to be play on words, but it's just Justin. Justin. Okay. I'm just gonna call you Justin, buddy. Appreciate it, Justin. Thanks for stopping by, Gabriel. I appreciate it, buddy. I'll see you when you come by the house next time, buddy. Drive safe. Be careful. That one was peaking a little bit high. I'm just going to hold it with a super glue for a second because that glue only takes about 10 to 30 seconds to grab. Watch out, I'm going to pop you up there. Because I'm doing a mod right now and I'm using foam and styrene. I really like the foam sheets from SKS Props. I've never tried them. I've never tried the foam sheets from SKS. I'll have to take a look. If you have me on Insta or Facebook or Chess, shoot me a link, bro, if you get a chance. I'm always looking for new stuff. Hey Shane, I just turned on my heater too, bro. I was making sure like all the paint cans weren't in front of it. Yeah, same thing. Hope I don't blow myself up. I know your garage is just like mine, buddy, and you just have all kinds of stuff in there, from chemicals to whatever. Yeah, be careful, man, when we're running these heaters. Hey, what's up, down South 77? Good to see you, buddy. $800 to $1,000. Shane, honestly, I didn't want to throw those crazy numbers out there, but man, that's what it would be. I ain't gonna lie. If someone was to coax me to build another one, especially you'll see what it has in the end there. I bought some crazy parts for this thing, and we're gonna do some cool stuff, but it would be in the 800, 1,000 range if someone was to commission one. And I don't even like telling people that because no one likes spending that much on a diorama. But honestly, my time that I have invested in it, and even if I was to put like half the money I make per hour when I normally work, doing my normal work, I would still lose out, even if I charged half of what I make normally by the hour. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I make by the hour, but it varies. I'll tell you that. It's about sometimes it can be the same as a tattoo artist because I do some crazy stuff at work. I was gonna post up some stuff that we're doing at work actually on one of my videos, and we're building this huge deck, and it is mammoth. Oh yeah, hey, oh that's cool, Justin. Yeah. Hey Justin, I'm kind of stoked that I'm getting my first foam wire cutter from Hotwire next week, so I can try it up my dial game. Yeah, bro. Believe it or not, I don't have a wire foam cutter. I have one of those handheld doohickeys, and I don't know where the heck it went. Last time I used it, I was on my rooftop dial, so I got to dig it out somewhere. I know it's somewhere around here. But I'm gonna get one of those hot wire foam cutters too. I need to get one. So thanks, Justin. Thanks, down south. Appreciate it. Yeah, down south says, have I kept up with the hours that I put into it? No, I haven't. Only because it's been. That's another reason. It's been so on and off with it. And I've knocked out. You guys see me knock out a few other projects. I just haven't been able to keep up with it. So I tackle on this thing every chance I get because this is my main priority at this point because I'm already late on the delivery. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this one out. And then down south, I think from here. I'm going to jump back over to the Range Viper helmet. We'll get that finished up. And then I'm going to jump on that truck that you sent me, man, because I cannot wait. It's over here staring at me in the face, and I have to get that truck going, buddy, because I got some good ideas for it. I've been lying in bed at night just thinking about what I'm going to do to that truck, and then I'm probably going to bring it up to your house, and we're going to go put it in some snow or something. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know the snow's gone, but we'll give it a whirl. We're going to put it in the mud. All right. That one was a little loose. I'm just going to squirt a dab on there just to hold it for me. And we're going to let that dry up. I'm going to go ahead and run up the other section right here. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering what I'm using for wood, it is shims. Door shims, window shims. Shims are cheap. Easy to cut, right? And they look good. They look good. They have that rough look to them, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty for mud, huh? Shane, you looking for one of them trucks too? Man, I've been looking. I've been popping in the Tractor Supply here and there. I never did see one. I don't know what the dealio is. My buddy down south surprised the crap out of me by sending me one. I didn't even know he was going to send me one. See, here's the bad part about shims though. Sometimes, see, like that just split. So I'm just going to tuck that. If you got a weak shim, just toss it. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Doing good? My son Charlie just popped out, guys. You say hey? Hey. Are you watching a movie with Sissy? Yeah. Yeah, kids are home out of school, so for the whole week. So it'll probably stay up late tonight again. They're up till 3 in the morning watching movies. So love you, buddy. All right. Uh-oh, wait. Down south says, I got one more here. Might be able to find some this week. I got in 3 to 6 TSCs a week for work. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been driving around Georgia like I normally do because I'm not doing service work no more, believe it or not. I went ahead and just picked back up my company, which is called Aaron's Home Enhancements, and we kicked it back up this year because I'm tired of driving all around Atlanta actually, and it was getting a little stressful for me. So when I do my own jobs, I don't have to give that company 15%, and it's just a lot more money for me. It's a lot more easier to work. It's less stressful, and my wife didn't like it, but she's all right with it now, and we're gonna make it work. So, but yeah, starting back up your company after 2 years of not doing it, I didn't know how it would go, and then I literally just accessed my Facebook page, Aaron Home Enhancements. There, I put the word out, and before I knew it, I was offered about $50,000 worth of work. So that's what we're working on now. We're gonna knock that out, and it seems to be flowing in. So we'll just keep knocking out those jobs, and I'm not I'm not going to be driving around Atlanta as much as I did. If you guys have been following me, you see I used to go into Ross all the time and buy toys and stuff, and that was because I was driving all around. And I just haven't been doing that lately because of my change of pace that I made for me. And, yeah, it's a lot more less stressful. Plus, I don't have 50,000 phone calls I have to answer every day, so that's great. That's great. Yeah. Man, is it cold? I got my heater going in here, and it is a cold night in Georgia. I'll tell you that. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm sure it's cold too. But it was blazing sun all day. You could almost walk out there in a t-shirt, and then as soon as that sun drops, oh man, it's back to chilly willy time. All right, guys. This music's about to be changed. I should have just went on to the. I should have just put my phone music on. I thought this would play through all the different ones. Put the comments back up. So you can't play the music and stuff unless you upgrade your StreamYard. And I just did that today. Upgraded my stuff. And I'm just playing around with it here. Kind of seeing what it sounds like. Yeah, War Chest. Yeah, I'm with you on that, brother. People have a hard time believing how much I make with my service business. That's absolutely true. I'm an electrician, and on my electric service calls, people don't understand that you can make a lot of money in a couple hours, especially depending on how severe the problem is. But it's because I spent so many years learning how to troubleshoot these problems. It's I always have to run it by my clients, and every now and then I'm gonna get that guy. It doesn't happen all the time, but I'm gonna get that guy that is like, hey man, it only took you an hour and a half to fix it, and you're charging me $1,200. Yeah, yes sir, I'm absolutely charging you $1,200 because that's your parts, labor, and they don't understand why it costs that much sometimes. And I'm actually competitive with other electrical rates. Like I'll get estimates every now and then from other companies just to see what they are charging. Okay, and I make sure that I'm always cheaper than the next guy. All right, not totally because you don't want to lowball yourself, but I do give fair prices, and that's why it varies on how much I make, because it depends, like someone can call me up and be like, hey, my power is out, and I get out there and the whole weatherhead is broken off of the house, and the service line is detached from the house, and depending on how bad it is, they get yanked right out of the meter boxes. Well, they don't understand. I have to change the whole thing now. I can't use any of that damaged material. I can't rig it. I can't do it. I have to pull a permit. I have to get it inspected by the county, and they want it all done right then and there because they're there with no power. They want their power on their house, and I know. And when they hear the price of how much it costs, they freak out sometimes. And don't get me wrong. Some people are like, "Oh, let's do it." We'll do it today, and we get it done. But occasionally, I do get that person that just can't justify the value of my work, and I just tell them to go ahead and get another estimate. I'll move on, and they always call me back after they go and get another estimate. They always call me back, so that's how I know my prices are good. They'd be like, man, that other guy was double, or and I hear that all the time. I'm like, well, no problem. We'll be glad to do it for you. glad to fix anybody's stuff as long as they're gonna cover my time and my material, labor, all that. Get back on the chat here. 59 degrees in Daytona. Holy smokes, bro. Right? Just stopped raining. Oh, man, yeah. We had a little rain here the other night. Pretty bad storm and whatnot. Justin says he's out there in the, let's see, way out here in the Pacific Northwest. My guy, Southwest Washington, in the Tri-Cities area. Nice, nice. Yeah. And that's another thing, yeah. If you're good at what you do and you have the right tools and the right equipment and you've done it, you can do, I do it all the time. I'll do the average 6 hours of work in 2 hours sometimes, just because I've done it so many times, and crank it out. I'm actually building a deck this week. We're building a huge 50 by 16 deck, 6 by 6 post, staircase, and all that. I'll make some kind of video. I'll make another what do you do toy enhancer video, because I get that a lot from people. It's like, what do you do for a living? Do you just sit home and play with toys and build diorama? I wish I could. Maybe I'll retire one day and I'll be able to do that, but I don't see it happening anytime in the near future. So until then, we're just going to do what I always do. Take care of business. All right, so this side's a little wet. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to hop over to this side. As you can see, it's just boom, 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 man. It's like a little Tetris game here, and we're going to stack it up. Out of the way. Too much stuff in the way, man. Down South says, my brother used to work on cars. He used to say, you're not paying me for what I can do, you're paying me for what I know. And that is exactly it. It took me, 20 some years to 28 years now I've been an electrician. And I don't know if you guys watched my live stream, but in the live stream, Punk asked me if I graduated. I did not graduate. I am the equivalence of a 9th grade dropout. But I learned every trade that there is to learn in the process of that. I was 15 when I started the workforce. I had my own apartment, had my own work van, and you could get your license at 15. And it didn't matter if you were in school or not back in those days. So I went ahead and started making money because that's what I wanted to do. And I know that's not the best decision for everyone. I'm not going to let my kids do it. I'm going to make them go finish school. But I made it work out. You know what I mean? I made it work out for me. And I can't go back in time. Probably would if I could. Might have changed things a little different, but I got lucky. Things worked out. And, just got to be a hard worker and to get the things that you want. If you want something bad enough, you work hard enough for it. Like this dial right here. I want this dial to be the most amazing Zartan dial that was ever built. And I'm putting in the work for it. I'm trying. And I hope Bobby gets to enjoy the shit out of it, man. He's also a diorama builder. So he builds dioramas and custom vehicles. I would tell you guys what he makes. He makes some amazing stuff, but I don't want to reveal anybody. He who knows, he might start up a YouTube one day or whatnot. I won't give away all the cool stuff he's been working on. Hey Jay Astro, how you doing? Thank you, buddy. I'll throw you up there for a second. There's Jay Astro in the house. It seems like you're doing pretty well for yourself, high school or not. You're as talented as hell. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I try, man. I do try. I'm 45 years young on the 26th of this month. So if you guys get a chance, and Allison Troy, if you don't know Allison Troy, the retro princess, go ahead and look her up on YouTube right now and subscribe. I will be on her show the 25th, which is the day before my birthday, and we will be coloring some G.I. Joe pages, some nice ones. Okay. I don't know if she has the advertisement up for it, but again, I don't want to give away exactly what we're coloring on. But they are awesome. She sent them to me. I got to pick a couple out, and then she told me what we were going with. And she is awesome. Yeah, Allison Troy, go check her out. She does drawing and coloring, and she's the best part about Allison is she's like super educated on toys, right? How many women do you know that know He-Man like the back of their hand like we do, or G.I. Joe, or anything for that matter? And she played with all them boy toys just as hard as we did, and you can tell by the way she talks. When I first met her on these live streams, I was impressed, very impressed. You could tell she grew up in the same 80s era that we did, and very educated. And guys, you really don't get to know that stuff unless you live it, or you just research it and stuff. Because I know collectors that are in their 20s and their mid 20s and stuff, and they do they they get a lot of stuff wrong when we're talking about certain figures or whatever. And I mean, no one's perfect. Even I get some stuff wrong when we're talking about the different toy lines and whatnot. But you know what I mean. You can definitely tell when somebody's knows what they're talking about when it comes to toys. Let's see. Get some more strings here. These are a little bit weathered up, but that's all right. We're going to stain these out. Is that, yeah, the Diablo sandpaper? See, because of course I have orbitals. Like when I did this side, so I put all this side together last night during the live stream, Payne's live stream. I was just listening to them, And I did all that, and then I put my orbital on there and just sanded it up, buffed it out. But yeah, that's why you guys always see me with the round, because I buy them by the, you can buy like a whole case for like, I don't know, $25, $30, something like that. And I'll buy the whole stack, man, because boy, do I go through sandpaper. And I just buy a shit ton of it when I can. But yeah, the Diablo is the best. And it goes right onto my orbital there. It's just Velcroed on. I was a big Rigid fan for a while, and then I switched over to DeWalt about 2 years ago, and I switched back and forth. I haven't gone down the Milwaukee road because they're insanely expensive. But every all my drill bits, all my razor knives, I like that red. Here's a tape measure. I do buy the hand tools. Milwaukee. This is a Craftsman, but I like the red because if I lay it in the ground somewhere and I'm out on a job, it's a lot easier to see. I won't leave it behind. I'll pick it up, put it in the old bag. Oh, here's the blue. Yeah, love the Diablo sandpaper. What's this shame? I saw a guy who wasn't sure who Stalker was, laughing my ass off. He admitted he was new, but damn, yeah. I seen a dude on Facebook today who he bought him a Stalker that was in the it was like in a baggie, and he knew it was missing some parts, and then when he made the purchase and then he got it, finally got the Stalker, it was missing some more parts, so he was kind of upset about it. And me being the guy, you guys know how I am, man. I felt his pain, and I reached out to him. We'll see if he messages me, but I told him, hey, I bought that Stalker. I bought about 6 of them at least. I might have more. I forget how many I gave away during Christmas to the kids and stuff, but I was like, I have that Stalker, man. I was like, he was like $5.99 at Ross, and I just grabbed him every time I seen him because he's got a good loadout, and I mean, goodness, Stalkers for $5.99. I mean, I couldn't resist. So I reached out to him and I told him to go ahead and send me his address, and I will send the parts that he is missing, because I'm just going to use a few of them for customs and stuff, and I really don't need the loadout necessarily. But I felt bad for him, and I wanted him to know that there's nice people in the toy community. Okay, I wasn't trying to impress anybody or anything. I mean, I'm sending the guy a couple guns and a magazine, so do a 6-inch figure. So I'll probably just put it in a regular envelope and ship it out. But felt bad, and he needed those parts. Anytime I see a toy person in the community needing something, and I can help out, I do, and I will, because people have helped me out. So it comes full circle, and I like returning the favor. Sometimes it's the little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the little stuff that counts. Man, we are cruising along at this. This seems like it's going a lot faster than last night. And I'd say in about 10 or 15 minutes here, we're gonna get onto the door. We're gonna get onto a couple other parts. I'm not just gonna work on the roof the whole time. I know you guys want to see the other stuff. We'll get to it. All right, that's nice and tight. I like it. And again, let's take a look. take a look at the other side. Okay. Hopefully everything's going to hold together. It's not too loose. I have fresh stuff lit up. See how that's going to look. The beamwork. This is the inside of it. Kind of has like a recessed beam look to it. Not that you're going to see it all the time, but it's there. It's going to be cool. There's going to be some drop down lights coming out of the ceiling too. Let's revert back to, well, that's not a good example. That's the door example. Let's revert back to the pictures real second. Let's see. Well, all I have is this one. My printer was running low, but you see, I don't know if you guys can see. These are lights that are beaming down from the cabin, and of course, this is when it's like the computerized version. You can see on these screens and whatnot. That's the exact printout that I have on the screens that are inside the dial now. We're going to take a look at it in a minute here. But yeah, if you watch the videos, you know that I've kind of already built most of the computer and all that. So we are getting super close to the finished product. Do a few more of these. I have to get out and do an adventure location also on the Cobra Army videos that I've been doing. If you guys haven't been following those, go check them out, especially if you're new to the channel. They're listed under Cobra Army, and those are the outdoor adventures that we've been doing. And we left off with Snake grabbing one of those mechs. So Snake Eyes went ahead and risked his neck there, snuck into the camp while everyone was sleeping, and grabbed a mech. All right. So in the next video, I'll give you guys a kind of little sneak, not a sneak peek, but I'll just tell you that mech is about to be picked up from a Tomahawk. And the Tomahawk is going to take it back to Joe headquarters. All right. So look for that. And I'm sure you can imagine why G.I. Joe wants the mech, right? We're going to do some reverse engineering. And there's going to be a huge battle between Cobra and G.I. Joe, which I know you guys have been dying for, because here lately, all we've been seeing is the Cobra Army marching through the forest there, and they're going to all these different locations to pick up these mechs, right? The drop location. But in the woods, Cobra knows about something else that is in the woods. And Cobra Commander wants to gain that technology. He's not too worried about. He already knows he's got the mechs. Mindbender made the mechs for him. They're picking them up as they go along. But you might ask, why are they picking up mechs for Mindbender? Mindbender they're picking up these cargo drops of these mechs because they are trying to grab the attention of something else in the woods that they want the technology from. All right. So I kind of giving you guys a little sneak on the storyline here, kind of explaining it a little better to you, and we're going to go from there. But it will all fall into place. I do have a plan for it, and it's not your traditional G.I. Joe story. And why is that? Because it's G.I. Joe Classified, right? New line, new stories. That's what my channel is going to offer. All right. Catch up on that. Let's see. That's a Bigfoot, isn't it? I mean, if you watch the video, If you watch the videos, you already kind of know what it is. But here's the true question: is can Cobra even get a hold of this technology that is in the woods? All right, because Spirit caught a glimpse of it, and he doesn't want nothing to do with it. In fact, he told Flint and Beachhead to just follow his ass on out of the woods and don't look behind. And that means keep going, don't look behind. We got to get out of these woods now. So, yeah, once the Joes get the mechs back to the pit, there's gonna be a little surprise there. I'm gonna have a special appearance from someone you might know. He's not Joe related, but he's definitely going to be involved on the cross engineering there, so we can get the mechs ready for G.I. Joe. And yeah, I've been making some mechs. I have to make Cobra mechs. I got to make Joe mechs. The best part about all these mechs that I'm making is you guys are going to have a chance to win them on the channel for absolutely free. All you got to do is show up on my lives, play some trivia games, or just make a comment on the live and on the Tuesday night lives, and you can have your chance to win some mechs that were customized by me. Yeah. Shane, yeah. Shane down south. I mean, you guys that have been with me like from day one, basically. You guys know what I'm talking about. You feel me? If you're new to the channel, you're probably like going through the videos and like, what is this guy talking about? I gotta find out now. I want to give a shout out to some people that I want to support, and these shout outs, please go check them out. Go look them up on YouTube when you get a chance. First one, I got them written down here in no particular order. First one is the Ostradamus Toys. Okay, he has a great channel. He does live streaming, and he really brings the community together. All these great toy tubers hop on there on I think it's Saturday nights, and Saturday nights they hop on there. They all congregate and talk, and it's a really good time. So I want to give a shout out to Oz. Go check out his channel. The next one is Tony Figs. Tony Figs just started his YouTube channel last night, I believe, and he's already up to down south. If you could look up Tony Figs really quick, what's he up to in the matter of 2 days? I think it was 36 subscribers last time I checked. He's doing great. It might be 46, but I'm not sure. But yeah, go check out Tony's Figs. He's a customizer, and he did start up his YouTube channel, but he's been on Instagram for a while now. And go over there and subscribe. He's gonna have some cool stuff pumping out through that YouTube. And he's a really good guy. I like him. I like his attitude. He's fun. He's fun to talk to, and just a real nice gentleman. The next shout out I want to do is with a punk with toys, Lawrence. Man, Lawrence kind of brought me into the YouTube place here and to the YouTube community, the toy community. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now, because he gave me so much encouragement when I first started. So I got to give a shout out to a punk with toys. Great guy. Lawrence has a really good personality. I can sit there and listen to him all night like I did last night, and just his stories, and it's like cutting up with your high school buddies. That's the best way I can explain it. So go check out A Punk with Toys. Next toy tuber I want to bring out is Payne's Toy Samples. If you haven't subscribed to him, check him out. Aaron Payne is a real great guy. He does toy therapy sessions with toy tubers, and we get to understand and learn a little bit more about our favorite toy tubers, and he talks with them on a personal level there. So it's a very interesting show, and he's got a great concept going there, a great niche in the YouTube community that no one else does really. So check out Aaron. It's called Payne's Toy Samples. Check him out. Give him a subscribe. Another cool toy tuber. And then another one that I listen to a lot is Krusty Old Crow. Krusty Old Crow is a ex-military up there in Canada, and he's a customizer and a toy reviewer. Very nice guy, and he's fun to listen to also. And then this is my last one, guys. Last but not least. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm going to do this every time I go live. Last but not least, go check out my buddy, Down South 77. And his channel is the 3-Star Drawl. And Drawl has an L on the end of it. If you look up his YouTube channel, I had a little difficulty on the first time, because every time I look up 3-Star Draw, it's a bunch of drawing stars on videos. but just weed through that, look up Down South 77 3-Star Draw, and you will see his toy channel. And he's a reviewer, talks about toys and obviously he's in the chat now. Very good guy. And has a real smooth, easy listening to voice. That's what I love about. I was listening to your Firefly Limelight video. It was awesome. You know why it was awesome? Because, man, I think I love Firefly just as much as you do. He was such a badass character, and I loved his urban camouflage. I think I've loved urban camouflage like my whole life because of Firefly, and I just like the way it looks. That was a great video you did, Down South. he said word. Thanks, man. I got back on the chat here. I'm all Oh, okay. Down South said Tony Figs is at 41. Thanks for looking that up, buddy. I appreciate it. He said, no, my bad. He's at 49 now. So, hey, that'll show you how popular Tony Figs is in the toy community. I think it took me 2.5 months to get to the 50 mark, and he did it in 2 days. Okay. That'll give you an example of where Tony Figs is going to go with his channel, and what a great guy he is. Okay. And I don't know, for those of you who have not tried to dabble with YouTube, it's not the easiest thing to get people to hit the subscribe, to get people to hit the like. It's hard to get your name out there. And then that's why I want to bring these gentlemen up, because they do work hard at what they do. And here's one thing that all these people that I've talked about, we just talked about 6 or 7 people just now, and you can hit the replay in case you want to jot down any of those names. They all have a great passion and a great love for toys, and that's what it evolves around. And what this does is it brings us together as a community where we can congregate and talk about other things, just life in general, or whatever. Just stuff like we're doing right now. Like we're just sitting here working on a diorama, talking about stuff. This one's gonna be hard to get to right here. I have to reach through the backside. It popped in. Okay. All right, so that side's done. I'm just gonna pop in these 2 more pieces, guys, and we're gonna move on to something different. Yay! It's about time, Aaron. I'm tired of looking at this roof you've been building for 4 hours this week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jay. You like that too, huh? I was of course, I woke up this morning a little late. Me and Down South were up late with Lawrence and Ed last night. In fact, I think we're the last two on the stream, and we were having a good time. You could tell that, Punk with Toys has great stories, and he's funny. So I woke up late, and I go hop in the bathroom, and I know this sounds kind of weird down south, but as I was taking a shower, I had you on the speaker, and I had one door of the shower door open so I could kind of see my phone and watch too at the same time. But I had you going in there because I seen that video pop up, and I was like, oh man, I gotta watch this. I was like, he just did a Firefly Limelight video, and I love your Limelight videos, man, because it puts a particular character on the spotlight, and the limelight is what you call them. I think that was a great idea to add to your channel, man. Very smart, very smart. Something I never thought of, and definitely ain't gonna steal from you. Yeah. Yeah, right. Jay says the only thing I didn't understand is why Down South kept raving about how great that green 90s version with the knife throwing machine was. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think he liked that one. I honestly forgot all about that one until Down South whipped them out there, and I was like, oh yeah, they did make that weird ass. Oh, but yeah, that's why I like watching videos like that, because I haven't seen that Firefly in a long time, and now I know why. Man, this is the last piece, bro. All right. Let's see if we can pop this in. I'm gonna have to do hang on. I have to do a little reach around technique here. That's okay, I'm good at doing that. Be like, Aaron's reach around game is on point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get through there to get this piece in. Oh, if it's cut right. Let's see. No, it's not cut right. Hang on, bear with me. The last piece would give me a little pain in the ass here, huh? See if I can take a little 16th off of it. That's what I love about them cutters, man. Man, are they versatile. You cut all kinds of shit with them, really. Plastic, whatever I can cut with them. That's gonna be perfect. All right. Reach through here. All right. Smooth out the glue. All right, that's not too bad. It's my little stacked up. I don't care about that little, that's fine. I don't care about that little. That's the vent. That's the ridge vent. You know, so we have good draft flow and everything. You don't want the attic. You want some airflow in there. You don't want it getting too stale in there. So we're gonna switch over to the dry side now. Okay. Let's get back to the dry side. All right. And I'm gonna figure out this first sheet of cardboard. And then I'm going to attempt to glue it on there. Oops, I dropped a few pieces of wood. No, so this is going to be the first time I've ever attempted this process. Recap, cover all that. Yeah. Shane, you picking up those cutters, man? Home Depot, bro. They should be over there with the woodworking stuff. Look near the chisels, the clamps. Yeah, over in that section. And that's what they look like. They have all the degrees, so you can get all the proper angles from 45 to whatever you need. 22, you know. They're pretty cool, pretty good. They're sharp as heck. I have a backup pair. They're not as good as these, but I do have a backup pair over there because I use them so much. But once they get dull, I have seen people sharpen the blade, but once they get dull, I just chuck mine and I buy a new pair because I'm too spoiled with the fresh pair. Hey, Paul, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for hopping in. Awesome stuff, as always. I'm coming right along. I'm actually working on my own classified dial right now while listening and watching. That's awesome, Paul. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I sit and listen to all the toy tubers, and I'll be working in the background. So I want to say that because if you guys see me in a chat on the live stream, and if you say, hey, Aaron, or hey, Toy Enhancer, and I don't reply, it's not because I'm ignoring you or anything. It's because I'm not watching the chat and I'm across the other side of the garage, either cutting wood or doing whatever, painting. So please don't think that I would ever ignore you guys, because you guys mean the world to me. I wouldn't do that. Shane, you working too, buddy, huh? Man, I'll tell you what, once I figure out these live streams, I will go live with you guys. And if you want to jump on, I will send you the links and we can get a whole screen full of diorama builders on there, and we can just chit chat. We can chit chat amongst ourselves there if you guys would be up for it. I think that would be a lot of fun. It was kind of like what me and Payne did. It was Friday, I think. We were both on the stream building dials, and that's what led me. I don't normally build dials on stream because it's hard to get set up and have everything ready enough for you guys to see, but we'll make it work. I had a lot of fun doing that, though, and that's why I'm doing it right now. Random Diorama does it all the time. I don't think he's in the chat right now. Random Diorama, man, he does it all the time, and that obviously I watch him, and that's what made me kind of decide to start doing the lives of the dials, because he does a great job. All right, so I'm gonna take the pink scissors. All right, stole them from my wife. Shit you not, because I can't find my pair. I'm gonna cut a piece of this cardboard. Just something manageable. And then we'll fine tune it. Okay. Bear with me, and then I'll show you what. I'm just cutting this off screen because I only have so much room on on the table there. Okay. All right. So this is my cardboard. Okay. I want to talk about this again one more time. I don't know if you guys been watching. Where is that? Yeah. So real quick, especially if you're new, when I decided to do the tin roof, I bought this corrugated. This is almost like plastic, but you know, it's not super durable. In fact, I probably could break, like it would probably crack and break, to be honest. But I bought this off Amazon. It cost me $20 for this one sheet. I thought I was going to get at least 10 of these in a pack, and I don't know how I misread that, but I did. And they sent me one of them out for 20 bucks. All right. So I was freaking out. I was like, man, I need 3 sheets at least to do the cabin the way I want. And I cannot afford to buy $60 worth of fake plastic tin roof looking stuff. So I went out and I bought a cardboard backer. Okay. This is they sell this stuff at the Hobby Lobby. And it's like if you needed like a background to do pictures worth, that they have these in like a huge box. You can pick out any color you want. And a lot of people just use them for a background, you know, just to have a nice solid color. So what I did last night, I got to talking to Payne from Payne's Toy Samples, and he told me to go ahead. I had to get the first layer off of this cardboard, right? So he told me to go ahead and steam it. Just steam that first layer and peel it up. And man, did it work! It worked great. Let me show you a piece where I first peeled it. So when I first started peeling it, this is what was happening without the steam. Okay, I was getting this, and I was talking to Payne about it. I was like, yeah, I'll just peel it off and then clean all this stuff up. He's like, whoa, that's too much work. He said, just steam that layer off, and very carefully pull it off. So I did that last night while they were doing their live, and this is how clean it looked. All right, I got this nice, and man, does it look like a tin roof, and it's getting painted anyway. So I was like, oh, I'll paint it, maybe put some Page-Mage in the paint, and you know, get a nice stiff effect. And I want it to look like not perfect. You know what I mean? I want it to look like some nasty ass tin. It's been out there rusting, right? So what I'm doing now, I'm just lining it up on the outer edges because I want about 1 inch overhang on each side, from side to side. We're going to cut it real quick. All right. I'm gonna mark where this is. Right about there. I'm just gonna make the cut. The old sewing scissors here. Thank you, Missy. She would actually probably kill me. She knew I was using her scissors. It's okay. All right, so we got that one. Then I'm just gonna kind of measure this. I don't always whip out the tape measure, but when I do, and I'm gonna make it about 7.5 inches on there. It's gonna make me some little baby marks on there. Trying to keep you guys in the camera frame here. You guys should see how I got this camera mounted. It's crazy, but it works. All right, we're gonna take our straight edge ruler and get it unburied from all my tools. All right. Apologize for the glare. And I'm just going to do a pencil with leads. Lead's going to transfer much easier than a pen. Man, does that sound awesome? But if I did it really fast, it'd sound like a gun or something. So give me a little line on there. Oh yeah, that's actually quite satisfying. All right, this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try to cut this. It might go wrong. Who knows? It does. Before I do, I want to check you guys out real quick in the chat. I see it. It's been moving. Shane says, "Hey, you like me, buddy?" We got there. That would rock. Got to steal my kid's laptop, man. I didn't even own a laptop until I started live streaming. So that's what I bought my first. And don't get me wrong, I've bought laptops, just not for me. My wife has one. You know, she's had a few. The kids, you know, they have laptops and stuff. I just never had the desire. I could always do my emails and all my other crap from my phone. So I'm not a big computer guy. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. That's cool. Jay Astro, I mostly just play with Transformers while I'm listening to toy videos. That's cool, man. I don't understand that. Not everyone's into building dials, that's for sure. Shane did that tip. So you got a new tip, right? Epic. I peeled mine and it was a pain to clean up. That's what I was going to do. I was going to peel it and clean up. But I used mine for a roll-up garage door. Oh, man, that's a great idea. That is an awesome idea, man. Because you know, I don't want to do it to this piece necessarily. It's all dried pretty straight. Here's another piece that I have, guys. So you know, once you get that first thing off, man, you roll up door all day long. You know, you could roll that shit so damn tight, and it's pretty flexible. You know, but yeah, that's smart as heck. Nice one, Shane. I haven't gotten into the industrial stuff, but I every time I see you guys doing it, it makes me want to. Makes me want to get into the industrial garage scenes and stuff like that. And I'll get to it. I seen some really cool stuff on Facebook today that I just had to take a picture of because it was phenomenal work. And tall them pink ones up. Don't let my wife see that. Hey, down south, she did bring me some fondue, man. They went to the place called the Melting Pot. I couldn't think of the name. They went to the Melting Pot, and she said it cost $250 for two people to eat. So it's not the cheapest place to eat by no means, but they did bring me back. They brought me back because nobody eats salad in the house. Nobody likes lettuce and all that. I love a good salad, so they brought back these two salads that had the strawberry and the feta, feta cheese in there and strawberry dressing, and it was delicious. So I'm glad they brought those back for me because they don't eat that stuff. and it was part of their meal. They brought me that back and a bunch of fondue meat. They actually, you have a choice to cook the meat in like a fondue kettle, or they can bring out a little grill, and they opted for the little grill. And then they brought all these sauces and stuff, and it was for my daughter's birthday. So, when it comes to that, spare no expense. It was her 16th, and I stayed home with the younger kids while my wife took her out because she wanted to just go out and take some pictures, and just my daughter just wanted to go out and have an adult dinner without the younger kids around, okay? Because she's the oldest in the house now. Her brother Gabriel moved out, so. Melting pot is off the menu, Shane said. Did I ruin the melting pot? Yeah, $250. Yeah, it's like $80 a plate, and then you buy other stuff, and after the tip and all that, it's pretty expensive. That place is overrated. Yeah, I'm with you on that down south. Yeah, I agree. But it's priced like Super 7 did it. That's funny shit, man. Yeah, that's the Super 7 melting pot. That's what it's going to be called from now on. All right, guys, let's try to make this cut, man. I don't know how this is going to go. I might. It's okay because I got plenty more. Let's see. Yeah, because I knew it was going to kind of smash down on the. That's okay because there's a capper piece on the top. Yeah. Let's see. I knew it was going to smash down the corrugated as I did it. Probably would have been smarter, now that I'm thinking about it, probably would have been smarter to do it with a razor blade on the back side, on the smooth side. But I'm balls deep in it now. I'm just going to run with this shit. But yeah, I am doing a little capper on the top, so it's okay. And again, man, I'm sure Zartan's tin roof is not the best looking thing in the swamp, right? Like, he's not up there inspecting it after, they roofed it and stuff. Hey, missed a couple rivets over here. Don't make me steal your face and then steal your identity and go F up your world, because I am Zartan. And honestly, that now that I cut this section off of there, because this is the piece we're going to use, and I'm looking at this, I'm holding the house is right next to me. In case you don't know, I'm going to pull it in the frame here in a little bit. You guys are going to see some stuff that you haven't seen. Man, that looks perfect. That width, I haven't determined this stuff yet. That looks perfect for the overhang roof that comes off of there. And just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, show you real quick. So bam, there's a little overhang roof that comes out, and you have your pillars, your beams and support beams holding the roof up. So, man, does that look perfect? So I'm going to very gently just put this over to the other side, because I can utilize that same piece for that section. All right. And bam, man, I like it. I got a little scuffy do there. I know Shane could probably tell me a better way to clean this up, since he's cleaned some already, but I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna fold my sandpaper. Oh yeah, stuff cleans up good. It's not too bad. Now, if I had a bunch of it to do, I'd be probably just bitching and moaning about it right now. But I'll do this little bit here. nice. Yeah, that extra glue and cardboard just knocks right off of there. That looks a lot better. I like it. And if I did, like, Payne gave me an example of some lawn edging that was made of metal, and he sent me the link for it, and I really did like that stuff. But I didn't want to wait to order it, and I didn't want to. I think it would add weight to the whole thing. This cardboard's super light. He gave me the link for the metal stuff, and it wasn't too expensive. I probably will use it on a diorama that I don't have to ship out. But what I was getting at is if I was using the metal, I probably wouldn't put all these pieces in. You know what I mean? I probably would have skipped that process. But I did it. So when the cardboard's on there, there's no chance that you're ever going to push through or pop a hole or anything like that. So I did it for durability purposes more than anything. And then when I got to looking at it, looks pretty cool from the inside. Right? We have that cabin feel, so if you're like taking a picture of this dial from inside the doorway, you could possibly get that nice ceiling with the beams in a picture. And any little extra things that are added, put these up, any things that are added to a dial can make it look great. It's the detail that makes stuff great. All right, so I'm gonna put this down, but man, how should I think I'm just gonna use wood glue on it. I think I'm just gonna use the wood glue and let that adhere to it. I'll tell you what, I'm willing to take any suggestions. I have some options. I could glue gun it, I could wood glue it, I could do a lot of things with it, but what do you guys think is best right now? I've never done that in a live stream, but we'll give you guys a minute or two to throw out any suggestions. You think it should be wood glue, glue gun, super glue, all three? Let me know. Down south, he said he'll just hologram that shit into a shake roof. I was thinking about doing a shake roof on it. Here's what, like, on the pictures and stuff, it almost looks like it may have been a shake roof on there, or because I'm kind of seeing some lines going across. It looks like it may have been a shingled roof or something like that. But due to the fact that you can't really tell like what kind of roof it has on it, I just decided to go with tin. Log cabin, or it's not a log cabin, but any cabin. It just screams tin, in my opinion, and I think it would look a little better. So that's probably the only thing that isn't like completely going off some cartoon accurate shit with it. So. Oh dang, Shane, you used a nylon brush. Pain in the ass, huh? Dang. Yeah, that sandpaper took it right off. Stick with the wood glue. It'll probably last longer. I do agree. This wood glue, man, does it bond. It has very good bonding properties. And this is Paul. I'm sorry I missed the first part. What are the materials needing adhesion there? Adhesion. The adhesives that we use on these our wood glue. And this stuff, it's called PR40. If you guys look it up, on Amazon. This is a really great super glue, and this one in particular, there's different PRs and different wording on the super glues. There's one for metal, there's one for ABS, but this one can I use it on ABS and wood, and it works really good. So you know how wood glue will, it'll take a little while to dry, but once it does, it's awesome. So I'll put wood glue, and then I'll come around my edges, with the super glue, just to speed things up, especially if I'm on a live. And those are what I'm using to hold that stuff together. And it's super, man, this thing is strong, super strong. I believe a punk with toys could probably hit it with a skateboard and do a kickflip off of it, and you wouldn't be able to tell anything happened. Okay, yeah, wood glue and super glue. That's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's do it. We'll get it lined up really good. And I already sanded this down pretty smooth. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and lather her up. Okay. Ain't no rules on how to do this stuff. You just do it. Nobody invented the rule book to dioramas, did they? No, sir. I would have read it. We just try to see what techniques work, right? They work, they work. If they don't, we'll try something different. I went a little crazy with the wood glue there, huh? Catch these little drips before. All right. Okay. So you see, got her all lathered up there. Looking juicy. Go ahead and set this. Again, I want it centered on there. I'm not too worried about what this edge looks like. I'm not too worried about what this edge looks like. Why? Because I got another roof system that's going to butt in here for the porch, and I'm going to do a capper on here. And what I mean by capper is there's going to be like a V-shaped piece of trim, like of course it would be metal in the real world. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little capper edge on this to complete the look. All right, let's put this. Let me get some things out of the way. It's not holding me up. And then after I pop this on, guys, we're gonna go ahead and work on the front door, and you'll get to see the cabin here in a minute. And yeah, I can feel it. It feels like it's grabbing it pretty decent. What I'm gonna do, so I make sure I get a good bond. I got everything lined up. That's right where I want it, right there. I'm gonna take the roof system off of the table now, and I'm gonna go set it on the drying table. And I'm going to set it with this facing down, because it does want to slide. And then I'll make sure everything's lined up again. And I will come right back to you guys. Yeah, man. There she is. Nice corrugated looking tin roof. And we're just gonna go ahead and set this aside since we're done working on it. I don't need to necessarily super glue this piece right now. Sweet. All right, guys. I'm very satisfied with the roof. Again, that's another element that is coming in last there, but I spent a little extra time on it, and I'm real happy with the way it came out. I didn't really have a plan for that. I just knew I had to make a roof. So let's get on to this door. Let's take a look at the dial first. Gonna move some things. I got some new people. Man, there's some new people coming in the chat. I love seeing that. I'm gonna pop you up there. What's up, Don Pemberton 2? I hope I said that right. I stuck it pronouncing. What's up, buddy? Glad to see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Absolutely. This is these live streams on the diorama are kind of new. They kind of started this week, so there's plenty of videos. And, we're going to take a look at the Zartan swamp lair inside. I got to take some furniture out of it here first. We bought. I'm going to show you all some stuff. I wish Bobby was here. I haven't seen Bobby. He's been commenting on some videos, but he might be at work or something. Callie. I'm sure Bobby watches the replays and stuff. And Bobby's the diorama. He won this diorama. So then we got a little bench. Probably set this on the porch out front. And then I picked up. Of course, I didn't make these. These look too damn good. I picked these up from Hobby Lobby, guys. There's a miniature section at Hobby Lobby. You can pick up 1/12 scale items. If you've seen the case of Coca-Cola that I did in one of my reviews with the Dreadnoughts. That's where I get that stuff from. Hobby Lobby. They have fishing pools. They have everything, just all kinds of stuff. Little bottles. They have cooking pans, just anything that a dollhouse 1/12. And it's pretty good stuff. I got the whole set of table and 4 chairs for I think it was $7. It was a good deal. And yeah, they do look good. It's classified. Works out pretty well. Yeah. Got your table, gonna have Scarlett on the table doing a little striptease for Snake, if we're talking about comic issues. Snake doesn't have much to say about that. All right. I'll tell you what, we're going to put these in a better place. Because technically, these aren't mine. I got to take care of this stuff. Let's put it over there. All right, guys, let's take a look at this dial. You might haven't seen it in a minute. I'm going to start by I'm going to take the inserts out, okay? These are this is one of the false cabin inserts. A false wall, what the cabin looks like inside there. I just have my basic rough coat of the painting on there. It's going to be dry brushed, and I believe I'm going to stain everything. I'm going to stain the walls, put some aging on there. All right, I'll show you the picture. So yeah, man, you're looking in the cabin on the cartoon, and you get this look here. All right, we got some shelves in the back. We got the deer head, right? Got a nice round. This is when he's actually about to push the button and change it all to computers. It's a hologram, it's a Zartan's all about. I swear there was one more better picture of the inner of the cabin. Okay, this is it. So this is the things that you have to look for when people are drawing, the cartoon artists. Here the mantle looks like very, very thin, right? Very skinny and whatnot. And then on this picture, this is in the same cartoon, same issue, number 52, I believe, 51 or 52 out of season 1 of G.I. Joe. And so you see, like on this one, the mantle is elongated and it's thick. I like the way that was looking there, and you see how it V's up. It takes a V right there, and that's exactly the kind of mantle that I went with. I popped it on there, and because I just like the way that looked. And again, we see a table with chairs. My chairs don't exactly match. My table doesn't exactly match, but still, we're getting the concept. We see some pictures in the background. I have all this stuff coming. I have the bottles, the clock I ordered. It should be here in a couple days. Maybe I'll get a barrel for in there. If I don't, I'm not going to worry because I've already gotten everything pretty close to. So this is the main fireplace wall. And again, this black gloss, I'm gonna do something in there. I don't know if I'm going to put another light in there and make it glow because it already has so many lights involved in it already. You'll see here in a minute. But I don't know if I'll get that. But thanks, Shane. Looking good. Well, there's Bobby. See, Bobby was working. Hey, Bobby, we're wrapping things up on your dial, man, and we're doing some stream. So I hope you don't mind. I'm just driving home right now from the mountains. You've been in the mountains. That's where Bobby's been. Okay. Yeah, probably no service. Been in the mountains. I've been working live on this dial. Yes. Shane, I agree, buddy. The table would look good with a coat of stain on it, yeah? The chairs and whatnot. I think it would look good. And well, what do you think, Bobby? It's your Bobby. Should we do a light stain coat on the cabin? We'll give it a little more color because everything's kind of raw right now, and I think it would do a little more justice if we stain things up. Of course, I'm gonna do some dry brush and make this block look. This is just the rough coat on it. Just the rough coat on there. All right, so we're gonna put this up. Yeah, Bobby, I will. I thought about that. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna write you a little something on the bottom of this cabin, and I'm gonna sign it for you, and it'll be on the bottom part, okay? Because you'll always be able to lift that out of it. Here, we'll kind of bring it into play. Let me take the other false walls out. So the other false walls don't have anything on them yet. I was just going to back a couple little pieces of furniture up to them. And that's what they are. They're just these simple walls that are made. This is the other sides of it. And we're going to take a look. Get the dial out here. Oh, there's all kinds of little parts floating around, little shelves and stuff. We got to finish incorporating. Let me get my brush. It's got a little bit of shavings in there and stuff. I want to kind of sweep out. Let's see here. plastic shavings and whatnot. Nice. All right. So this is it, man. I'm gonna tip the angle so you guys can get a little better look. This is the computers, the main computer section on the wall there. You see it's got a little keyboard and buttons and gauges, and you see those little, this is where I wanted to show you guys of how far we go with trying to emulate things. Some of the examples, all these buttons and gauges, they're random, but you know, I get the ideas from stuff that I see in the cartoon, like that simple X grid that was on the computer screens, or these red buttons, for instance. This is where I get all that from. I wish I was organizing on my pictures a little better. They're just kind of scattered everywhere. But anyways, and then on the back side, you know, we have all kinds of wires, LED lights, right? That's the back of the dial that will be left open because you won't see it. It's going to be pushed up to the styrofoam board. And then give you a little view of the other side. We've got some pipe work going, some more computer frames and whatever, just computer stuff. We got a little vent up there and some more pipe work going in, some more computer stuff. I do have some other things that go in here. I just haven't put them in yet. I was going to do it for the final. I have some nice stickers that we had printed out of some high-tech computer screen. And let me grab one. I'll give you an example. If I can find them. So this is just an example of it. It's not necessarily I have several printed out. Yeah, you can get a little. These are actually stickers that I had made, and my wife made them for me. Yeah, just some tech stickers. We're gonna go ahead and put on some ABS and stick them on there. Those would be the main monitor screens up in there. Whatnot. If I had the battery pack, I would light it up for you, but I don't. All right, so we're gonna work on this front door, right? Okay, this is the door I got to make. We're gonna put it on a hinge system. If you're wondering, like, you may have seen like these wires hanging out and stuff. This is a continuous run. Everything's going to be plugged into one wire. And I left this as an extension because I know that I wanted some lighting like under the whatchamacallit, the dock. There's a dock that pushes out from here, and there's a porch and stuff. And I just left me an extra loop so I could tie on more LED lights and whatnot. And same with this. This is the feed right here that we have for the battery pack, so I can temporary everything, and then it'll go into a USB. And when Bobby goes to plug his stuff in, all he has to do is plug it in USB. And then there's a remote for the lagoon, the swamp lagoon. There's a remote for the lights that go around that, and he can change the colors on them and pick what kind of color he wants and whatnot. Down south. I'm gonna buzz through the comments real quick, guys. When you finish, you need to take pics, like hundreds of them, with a camera and find some kind of diorama contest site to enter. Bobby could verify it all if necessary. Man, that would be cool. I'm happy with just having the content of it. Like I said, Bobby picked the diorama and he won. So maybe he could enter a contest with it. That would be awesome. And man, if you did win something, that would be awesome, bro. That'd be awesome. But Bobby's a diorama builder. He does amazing stuff. He showed me some pictures of some cool stuff. Bobby, I didn't let anybody know what you're actually doing because I know that, I don't want to give out any of your secret stuff. And if you wanted to put it up on YouTube or whatever, I understand. That's why. But I'm here to tell you, Bobby Wald is a diorama vehicle fabricating type of guy, and he does awesome work. That's why I was like, I cannot skimp on this in no shape or form. I have to make it 100%. Shane says, badass. Those stickers rock. You like them stickers, Shane? Let me know if you need some, bro. I'll send you some your way. We got a printer for them now. War chest, you know a guy? He says, I know a guy that stains log cabins and decks. I'll send him your bid. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. All right. So, let's put this bad boy aside. Tuck in those wires so they're out of the way. And let's start this door. The door is man, it's really simple looking, you know what I mean? Like from the pictures, it's nothing fancy at all. This is probably the best looking picture I have of it, and you can see it's just a door with a frame. See how the frame's going around the edge. And man, I'll tell you what, when I do the final review and stuff, I cannot wait to I know we don't have all the dreadnoughts, but I cannot wait to get everyone set up on that deck like it is in this picture. Right? I might have to get some custom dreadnoughts to fill in for me here. But I'll definitely have the ones that are out in the line. And we'll see. This is a really cool episode because Cobra Commander, he basically just went and stole this money from someone else so he could get this stuff going with Zartan. So, but it's pretty cool episode. Yeah, I'll drink coffee even when it's cold. All right. So this is the door. I got it already. Where's my sandpaper at? Here it is. I just want to give it one more little buff. I did pre-glue this. I did it earlier today because I knew I wanted to get the door on it. Nice. And then I was just going to use this 1/4-inch stock. We're just gonna build us a frame around it. All right, we're gonna do top and bottom, all sides. All right. show you guys one more thing. Oh, I was in Hobby Lobby, and I want to show you this to you guys real quick. I was in Hobby Lobby, and I think this is like a crocheting like sheet, and this is actually plastic. It's not metal. It's pretty pliable, but I love that mesh. That mesh look at it, and it was only I think it was only a couple bucks. It was 99 cents. They're 99 cents a piece. They came in all kinds of different colors and stuff. You guys that are doing dioramas, man, Hobby Lobby, if you want an industrial mesh look, make some panels maybe, or if you just wanted to lay it on the floor to have some grid work, a grid pattern look. I wanted to show you guys that. I picked it up just because I'll find a project to use it. It's not going on this project, but I wanted to show you guys that. And I picked up a gray. They have all different colors. I picked up the gray and the black because I knew I could use it somewhere. And I know where to get it now if I want more. It was pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure that's for stitch work or something like that. Let's see what it says on. Plastic, canvas, rectangle, mesh. That's all it really says. But yeah, pretty cool stuff for a buck. Yeah. I was thinking about making some panels when I do get into an industrial looking thing. Let's see how that works. All right. So this is where these cutters really come in handy, especially when you're just working on the table. You see, I'll butt it in right to that arm. That's my 45 degree. Just go ahead and cut it. Giving me that perfect 45 degree angle I'm looking for, and I don't have to run it on a chop saw. Right? And I know that's why people shy away from working with wood, because it's a pain in the ass to cut. All right, we'll use the same technique that I did with the roof. I'm gonna get it lined up. I'm going to mark where I need my next 45 joint to meet. Go ahead and line that up on the bevel. And easy peasy. It's going to look good. Go ahead, just work our way around. I'm just getting the pieces, prefab. I'm gonna glue it together here in a minute. And I'm gonna let you guys decide on a step that I don't know if I'm gonna do or not. I'll let you guys decide about that. Depends on how simple this door is looking after we get to this point. Mark it. I might have to mark the other side. Man, it's like smooth cutting, man. Just buff it up a little bit. Nice. No worries if you make a wrong cut or anything, No worries on that. You can always go back and redo it. I don't get everything perfect the first time, not all the time. it up. Who hasn't hit the like button? Thanks, War Chest. Here, if I'm gonna leave. Sorry if I leave comments up there forever. I'm gonna be notorious for that. I'm telling you guys right now. It drives you nuts. I'm sorry. You can yell at me if you want. Next one. All right, let me slide over here. Sorry, I'm gonna have some better music going next time. I wasn't too impressed with the StreamYard music. I think I had some better stuff just playing on the phone last time. Slide back over here to comments. Yeah. These hideous pink scissors out of the view. Down south, you drinking? Shane, you too, bro? Man, do I get lost in Hobby Lobby. That place is huge, man. The shitty part is, like, sometimes when I'm looking for something and I think it should be in a particular aisle, right? The shitty part is it's normally halfway across the store in some other damn aisle. And I'm like, what is this doing over here? It doesn't even make sense where they have it. It's like, who the hell stopped this store, you know? But yeah. Hobby Lobby's a shit, man. Home Depot actually sells small wood too. They sell small pieces like this. If you look in the wood section, they have like a custom parts thing there, and you can find these pre-cut and whatnot. That's actually where I picked these up years ago. I've had this wood stock sitting around for a while, but yeah, and it's a good price for a prefab, stock wood, and they have all kinds of shapes and different stuff. It's pretty good. All right, so the door. Let's see here. Probably better off just super gluing this. I'm going to put a tiny bit of wood glue on here. Just for the extra support. Nice. Hey, Down South 7, man. I'm probably gonna do that truck on live streams also, and then we'll make it like a reveal video because I'm really digging the live streams, guys. I didn't expect y'all to be popping in as much as you have been. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I do understand if you need to pop in and go. I totally understand that. I'm not here to hold any grudge against somebody that's got some stuff to do. I just appreciate you popping in. Give a like, make a comment. You guys are the best. I just want to take a smidge off this. I don't know if you guys can see how thin of a cut I'm about to make, but this is how sharp these suckers are. Right? It just took that fine little. That's all I wanted off of there. Yeah, you can really shave the edge off with these. Put some super. I like where that other piece is. I can do with that. I'm glad I got some more of the stuff on the way because I'm almost out. And this stuff is amazing. I love it. I bought it when I was buying the stuff for this project in mid-December there. I made the decision it was going to be Zartan Glare around mid-December. So I started prepping, buying the stuff, and getting set up for it. And, I haven't been, you guys know I've been doing other projects too. You've seen them. Castle Dio was done. The Range Viper helmet for cosplay is pretty much fabbed and ready for paint. You guys see all the other stuff I do in between. So considering all the other stuff I do, and then we're like, I'm almost to the end of this project. I'm able to knock out a good bit. This is let me show you real quick. I'll show you guys this. I was on with Aaron Payne the other night, and I made this little dungeon dial, right? Just a piece of a wall. I got to thinking, I'm gonna re-pull these out because they're just stuck in the foam, and I'm gonna make some plates, some rusty plates, and of course I don't want them shiny. I'll paint them rusty looking. This up here is just an inlay with some ABS, and this is just wire hanger that's in there. I stuck them in there. I wedged them down with a pair of pliers and then pulled them back up into the top, so they're in there really good. Didn't even have to glue nothing. These are just like anchors to chain up. Chain up a classified figure. You got to have some anchors and some chains, especially Scarlet. You guys don't even, you chain Scarlet up to the wall. But yeah, have some chains going and stuff. just a little section of dial, and then I did this door. I did this all in 2 hours. I was on Payne's diorama build, and this door actually opens up, and I left it gapped up like this. You can see the good gaps coming through. There's a hole and everything, because I was anticipating to have some light shining through this. And this is just the base coat on the brickwork. Again, there's no wash done or anything like that. I'll probably detail all these bricks out one by one in a darker gray, and then I'll do a light dry brush over it. And it'll look pretty decent. But yeah, this is on hinges. You guys see? Can you take a look at those little hinges that I buy? I was trying to find the pack. I think it's buried over there on my other desk. Those hinges are awesome. I picked them up from Amazon. And I used them on the turtle diorama, and they hold up pretty well. Once you get them set in there, they work pretty well. So, yeah. I'll show you guys that. That's a little dungeon dial style wall that I've been working on. It's got a little window. I just blacked it out with a piece of ABS plastic. And I'm going to finish painting her up. You'll see it in one of my photographs or a review, or it'll most likely it's going to be part of the castle dial that we have over there. Man, did I see some cool castle dial work on Facebook today. It was so cool. I took some pictures of it, and I got the guy's name because I want to try to get a hold of him and talk to him. He did some amazing stuff. All right. This one in now. Make sure. So if you know, I'm kind of moving this now because it's a little bit glued to the bed. There he goes. It came free. So when you're working with glue and anything, and this is why I have the piece of cardboard down, you have to move it around. Oh, you got a haircut? Hey, buddy. My son just popped through the door. He got a brand new haircut. You look handsome. You look handsome, buddy. Yeah.
This is a haircut and a bath.
Oh, you got a bath in there. Oh, man. I can't wait to come in there. Oh, yeah. That was Charlie boy. He had to come out and visit. Mommy just cut his hair and stuff, and she does a really good job. I've been with Missy for 15 years, and I have not ever had to go to the barber or haircut place in the whole 15 years. And I used to have real long hair back in the day, but this just doesn't work when you're 45, right? And she does an awesome job at cutting hair, man. I like a nice tight fade done on my hair when it is cut short. And she just cut our son's hair. I love when she does that. Charlie is a very special boy. He is diagnosed with autism at a very young age, and he has overcome many, many obstacles. He was nonverbal he's 9 years old now. He was basically nonverbal until he's about 6. So he just started being able to communicate really good with us. And until then it was just weird. We had to guess what he needed, or it would just he would repeat what we'd say and stuff like that. But he has his own little sentences and stuff, and he's talking good. The reason why we're located up here in Cartersville, Georgia, is because the school system is so great with him. He's one of the most popular kids in school, and he does normal classes, and he has a special class that he goes to, and I'm just proud of that boy. I could talk about him all day. He's truly a remarkable kid, and the best part about Charlie is he is a sculptor. Believe it or not, he's an amazing sculptor. You can give that kid a piece of clay, and he's been this way since he was like 3 years old, right? He got his first piece of Play-Doh in his hand and just started making stuff. I was like, you see this, Missy? I was like, you see what he's making? And boy, does he make some fantastic, interesting stuff. Sorry guys, I'll hop back on the chat here. But yeah, I'll post up some pictures of the clay creations that he makes. And the weird part is, you when you were a kid and you played with Play-Doh and you made something cool, you would keep it around, right? You wouldn't just dispose of it or anything, right? I mean, I wouldn't. I would keep it, He'll work on something for 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's so small and intricate. And he has tools. He has sculpting tools that he uses and stuff that we bought him over the years. And he's only 9, and he'll ball it up, and he works with different colors. Just ball it up and discard it, and not even worry about keeping it. So it's like he knows that he can make whatever he wants, at any time that he wants. So he'll see a character on the YouTube, or he'll be watching his videos. He likes scary stuff, Huggy Wuggy and all that stuff. And Piggy, he likes Piggy, but he loves scary stuff, and he'll make all those characters and sit there and play with them and just ball up the clay, and then he'll do it again. Very, very cool kid. I've never known anyone to really be like that. But the stuff is so cool. Like if I was him, I would want to try to save it, you know. And I've made him little shelves and stuff to try to get him to save it. And we don't get me wrong, we have set a few pieces aside of it. You know, we would just snatch it up basically, and you know, put it aside. And I do have some of his artwork that I just could not let him ball up. It looks so amazing. But yeah, very interesting child. He's I'm proud of him. He's accomplished so many things that we weren't sure, you know, we weren't sure about if he would be able to do certain things because he was diagnosed around, well, before he hit 2. He was diagnosed with severe autism. You guys are chatting away. I appreciate you guys chatting on the chat, talking to each other. Nice. Try to catch up with you guys. What's up, Heavy Metal Toy Box? See you, bro. Where'd you find those cutters? Yeah, Home Depot, man. Home Depot, bro. Quarter round cutters. You can find them in the woodworking section. Chisels, stuff like that. Sorry, guys. I got a little carried away putting stuff together and see all these new people just pouring in. I love to see that. Bobby says that's kind of like the here, I'll pop it up there. And if you're new to the chat, and you know, Bobby Wald, this is Bobby Wald's dial that I'm working on. He won it from me last year. He won my contest, and I'm so happy for the guy because he's an amazing diorama builder. So that's kind of like the Dr. Lucifer dungeon where it had the scarlet and the ripcord chain to the wall. Oh, okay, yeah, man. I don't know exactly what that scene is, but I'll look it up, man. But yeah, is that from the comic book, Bobby? Let me know. Bobby, do you have a channel? That's a good question. Heavy Metal wants to know, Bobby. Do you have a channel? I'm sorry, I never asked you that. I've thought of that though, and I just haven't had the. I should have texted you. Me and Bobby text each other sometimes. I'll give him some peeks here and there. Start looking like a mop head when you get older. Yeah, I'm almost to the point where I'll probably just shave my. When I met Missy, I had a shaved head. That was the way I was when we first met. So I'll probably get to the point like my hair is getting thin. I ain't gonna lie, guys. My hair is getting thin. Probably just end up shaving it eventually. That's also a certain episode was on today. Yeah, Bobby. Hey, man. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you are, holler at me on text or whatever, or just let us know if you do have a YouTube. And if not, man, bro, I would love to you know, see you have one. If you, I know it's a little time consuming and stuff, but I think the stuff that you showed me is so interesting that I know you would take off just like I have, bro. So we need to cut this a little bit. But yeah, Bobby, if you do have a YouTube, episode Cobra creatures for that dungeon while you built. My wife wants me to. Okay, so here we go. Here's Bobby. I'm sorry, bro, if we're bugging you when you're driving. I'm sorry if he's driving, bro. Be careful. Please be careful. He says, my wife wants me to start one. I just suffer from anxiety. I know that feeling, bro. I know that. Yeah. It's something that I was super nervous about. And like the first time I ever hopped onto Punk's Pit Pass, and that was just his group members, right? So Punk has this thing that goes on, and it's for channel members. So you have to actually, it's not expensive. I think it's only like a couple bucks or something. His channel isn't expensive at all, and you can go on there on Fridays, and he'll let any member come on there, and you can go ahead and throw yourself on there. Down south, 77's been trying it out, and down south says Xanax is a hell of a drug, right? Or since you live in Cali, I don't know if you smoke, but you could legally just take you a little hit of something and then go on a lot, eat a gummy or something, and hop on the live there. But I'm telling you guys this because I was a nervous wreck first time I ever went on Punk's Pit Pass, and butterflies were rolling through my stomach, and I was like, oh my goodness, how is this going to go? What if I say something wrong? What if my phone just dies? And I was thinking of all these terrible things, and honestly, it turned out to be a really good time, and I enjoyed it. And the last time, my nerves got better and better the more and more that I went on these lives and whatnot. And it got to be where I just got more comfortable with it. The more and more I did it, just got a little more and more comfortable. A little sound this piece. Let's see if we can cut this down a little more. But yeah, if you have bad anxiety, I would start off with the reviews, or Bobby, you could just show what you're working on, and you could plan out a video and take as many retakes as you need. Get your video right and go ahead and post it up on YouTube, and just showing off what you do, Bobby, would definitely go ahead and grab a lot of viewers and subscribers. And you could work from there, and you don't have to go live. Not every YouTube person does go live or anything. And if I can't get that gap to close up, I'm gonna put me a piece of wood down there. So, let's see. Nice. But yeah, buddy, I would give it a go. I would consider it. You are very, very talented. Let's see. Chat. Yeah. You don't have to show your face either. That's another thing that Metal Toy Box. Heavy Metal Toy Box, you don't have to show your face. Look at I know he shows his face on when he's in public and stuff, and he goes to the conventions, but look at Ninja for an example. Articulated Ninja has been out for a long time, and he wears a mask all the time, on his videos and stuff, and that's a form of anxiety, or maybe he wants to keep his identity a little private. There's different reasons why they do it, but that's a perfect example of someone who made it big, and he wasn't showing his face all the time, I considered doing that when I first started, and then I just went ahead and jumped at. I put out a video that showed me talking in it was a review or something, or or it might have been a diorama. I forget which video it was, but I showed people what I looked like, you know, and I just I got more comfortable with it, and you know, it's not a big deal now, you know. But everyone's always you know, insecure on how they look, how they sound, and stuff. And man, you just gotta go with it. People are gonna like you for you, you know, and you'll definitely find a group that appreciate your work. And I'm not the best looking individual by no means. You know, I got a southern twang, and but I do like working on this stuff, and I've come to love YouTube. It's pretty freaking cool. Sure, Southside. I'm sorry, I call you Southside. Down South 77, I'm sure can, you know, probably going through the same. He's a fairly new YouTuber, and probably going through the same stuff that we're just talking about. You know, you overcome that, and get to know the community. I do have a little gap on this, but that's okay. I can feel it. I can do something at the bottom right there. And what I'm probably gonna do is wait till everything dries really good, and then we'll buff it down. Anytime you gotta fill a gap, you can either do it with some wood, or put some. You can put some sawdust from when you guys sand stuff or whatever. Put some sawdust with some glue, and you can fill those cracks in pretty good. Yeah, if you got a little gappage. That's a pretty decent door. Now I want to get you guys' opinion. If everyone can. Hey, what's up, Tony Figs? How's it going, bro? Hang on, I'll put you up there. Tony, man, your channel blew up in the past couple of days. I gave you a shout out on the beginning of this video. I hope everyone go over to Tony's Figs, subscribe. And, you know, he's a fairly, or he just started his channel a couple of days ago, but he's not new to the toy community by no means. Everybody knows him. And he's a great guy that does custom works, custom action figures, and he does such an awesome job. Tony, I swear I didn't even know that a leg would come off that easy with the heat gun, and I'm going to use that from now on. I snapped a leg on, what figure was it? I think it was the Storm Shadow. I actually snapped a leg when I was trying to mess with it. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to leave it on. I'm not going to mess with legs no more. But then I don't know why I didn't think of that. And you just heated it up super quick. It was a great example, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, putting in the work, buddy. Looks natural. Thanks, Heavy Metal Toy Box. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. This is let me put this up here, War Chest. War Chest Full of Toys says, if I'm watching a channel and they only respond to super chats, I tend to drop off quick. It starts coming off as money grab to me, and some of them want $5-8, you know, not being a deal, but to some it is. Yeah. You know, some people are like that. You know, when I first started talking on Articulated Ninja's channel, I noticed that he spends a lot of time reading the comments that are only from the members. Okay, so being outside, you know, I wasn't a member of Articulated Ninja's channel, but I am now, and I'm just giving him as an example. I love the guy, man. He's awesome. He does some really cool stuff. I'm not trying to put him down at all. But that was something that I picked up on. You know, it's like sometimes you gotta pay attention to the smaller people too, even if they're not like putting money at your channel. You know, you have to pay attention to those comments, and you know, just just kind of make everyone feel involved in on the chats and stuff. That's a real important item that and we're talking about. I only have like 1,000 subscribers, and he has I think it's 22,000 now or something like that. He's climbing rapidly. So we're also talking about, like, he's been on YouTube for years. The guy's been, if you go back to his videos, I mean, the guy's been on for like 8 years or something. And he just recently got into like the community part about it. Like, he wasn't even worried about monetizing or anything like that. And but I guess that's looking at the different journeys. Like, he's come a long ways, So maybe that's just something that he does now, and not saying I love Articulated Ninja, guys. He's awesome. I'm always gonna stand by him, because you know why? Because, like, deep down inside, when the stuff that he talks about is real, and he's a real, he's down to earth. Yeah, he wears a mask. Yeah, he's got 2 girlfriends. I've never heard. My brother had 2 girlfriends one time, and it just never works out. Okay, it's very hard to keep 3 people happy, and in that vicious love triangle. So I hope that works out for him. He's the kind of guy, that he takes it to heart when things go bad, and I know he's been through a lot of bad stuff, but let's see here. Yeah, Tony's up to 49 now. He says, we're talking about, man, you're climbing, Tony. He said, really? He said, really? I'll check. That's wild. Yeah, Tony, I was talking about it. I was telling everybody, I was like, it took me like 2.5 months to get my first 50 subscribers. That's why I recommend it. Like, Tony's been a part of this toy community. He just hasn't had a YouTube channel. A Punk with Toys finally talked him into doing his video, and it was great. It was helpful to me. The law and order that he showed on there is immaculate. Tony, if you're still on, buddy, can you tell me where that vest came from? The vest that your Law and Order has on, is that a printed or? Tony said I had 2 girlfriends in the first grade. Yeah, that's about what. And then I knew that's when I found out that stuff's hard. Hey, what's up, Woody 222? How you doing, buddy? Did you were you on? I know I'm streaming like the same time Chad the Guru is, guys. Sorry, I know that's the big time guy that I'm just kind of stepping on his toes right now. Chad, I'm sorry if you see this, or any of Chad's friends. Man, I didn't mean to. I'm hopping on here because I was bored, and I promised you guys I would come back on this weekend. So. Yeah, this is something new that I've been doing. I'll put you up there on Woody. I just started doing that this weekend, Woody. I'm gonna start doing some dial stuff and talking with you guys, and I'm just gonna do it like I was on with Aaron Payne's Toy Samples, and we were working on dials together, and I had a really good time. The only bad part about that video was there was a delay. There was some kind of weird delay going on with our connections there, so that kind of sucked. But yeah. Woody 222 says Woody says, I don't do big channels. I like the little guys, man. Yeah, I found that out too, because like when you do go watch the big channels and the big chats, man, it's hard to like get your opinion across and stuff, and they won't always bring up your comments because there's like 200-300 people. It's kind of hard to like, it's kind of hard to feel like you're part of the night, and that, I mean, I like that. I ain't gonna lie, when a Punk with Toys or Oz or Ed or now when Tony Figs, when they put up my comments and stuff, I mean, that makes you feel like you're part of the group, and kind of makes you feel special in a way. That they were interested enough in your comment to bring it up and stuff. So that's the thing I like about smaller channels. And I mean, Punk does it, and Punk's a big channel, in my opinion. He had me on Thursday with a friend, and that's what I was getting at. We were talking about being nervous on lives and stuff. For some reason, right before that live interview, I was getting that anxiety. I was getting a little nervous, I was like, oh man, I'm about to go on Punk's, and we're going to be talking about my channel. So it was kind of weird. That was my wife. She's going to run the dollar store. But yeah, man. I got over it, and me and Lawrence are we're developing this relationship and stuff, and that's not always easy thing to do, especially on YouTube, because you're getting to know people, and you don't know if they're psychotic or whatever. You got to kind of feel people out, and make sure that they're not going to try to kind of like ruin your brand that you have going. I know that a YouTuber's worst fear is, I'm going to become friends with this person, and then this person is going to get mad or something, and they're going to try to develop some kind of drama. And that's one thing that you will never see on my channel, is drama between two toy tubers. Man, we're building dioramas. We're reviewing toys. There should never be no drama. It's a community, and we all just need to like communicate and talk, and it's okay if we disagree with certain things here and there. Not everything I say you guys are gonna like, and not everything, it doesn't always work that way. But once you understand and get past that, it's quite easy to have a drama-free channel. Take a look at the comments here. Okay, thanks, Tony. Yeah, Tony says that vest is from the declassified set from Action Force. Okay, so that's why I didn't know where it was from. I think it was made from the first classified Gung Ho release. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. I was like, man, what is it? Tony's racking them up. Man, I'm so happy for you, bro. That's awesome. 2 days, man. 51. Or wait, are we still on, we're still in the first 24 hours, I think. I was number 11, by the way. I'm always going to remember that. Tony's Figs was number 11, baby. Oh, that's cool. All right, War Chest Full of Toys says, I'll have a channel soon. I've made 12 videos. I'm gearing up for Monster Force. Man, isn't that Monster Force going to be awesome? Bro, man, let us know what your channel is. I guess, War Chest Full of Toys. But he says, I'll have a channel soon. I've made 12 videos. Okay, so you're prepping. You're getting ready. That's awesome. Yes. Let me pop that up there. Yeah, Down South 77, man. Pretty much all of the group, that follow you, Punk, Oz, Pain, etc., is a good community, no matter how big the channel or content. That's why I like it. That's why I love about it too. I didn't realize that was going to happen when I started YouTube. I was like, this is a tight little community that Punk and Oz and Tony Figs and Allison Troy and Aaron Payne and I'm not trying to leave out down south 77. I've seen in the chats like ever since I've been watching live streams and stuff, and I've gotten to know all you guys, and you're just really great people. I love hopping on here and chatting with you guys. And I don't know, I'm gonna let this dry, but hey guys, let me know. I was on this door, I was wanting your guys' opinion on this. Should I do a little cross, like a little cross seam in there? Let's try one out. I'll tell you what, I'll cut it out so it looks a little better than what we're doing, than what I got there. Let's see, I'll do it how I would do. I'm gonna do it how I would do my door on a gate if I was building a wooden gate. And I'll put this corner to here, and I'll put that corner up to there. And we don't have to put this piece in. Let's just see. See what this is gonna look like. Just to give it a little more dressed, right? Dress it up a little more. We'll cut that there. We'll cut this one here. I hope these angles are gonna be good. I should have marked it with a pen so I had a better line there. But my pencil's about beat. You see, one end's screwed and it's got a crack going down the middle. But it's okay. I got a whole box full of these. I'll grab another one. Yeah, it's getting kind of beat. Touch this up a little bit. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, what do you guys think? Hang on. I think that piece has a bow on it. Dang it. Straighten it out. What do you think? Should I put a cross in there? It doesn't have it in the picture, I know, but again, in the picture, it's just got, that's the best one I can get of it, really. And I just knew that it was a door with a box frame. Does it look realistic? Thanks, Heavy Metal Toy Box. He likes it. Cross member gives it more of a cabiny feel. I agree. I think if we did that and let's see, maybe if we made like a little, I'm just putting this on there for example, maybe if we made like a little handle on the door. I was trying to find something that was like cast iron handle, and I really couldn't find anything until I've seen some pieces in the jewelry section at Hobby Lobby that I could probably make a good handle out of. But I was like, well, maybe a wood handle would be just as good, something like that, to give it a little more pop on it. And I mean, it don't gotta be completely cartoon accurate. We can modify this door a little bit. Have it looking, something like that. And believe me, when I go to stain this, I can't wait till you guys see it, because it's really going to bring out all the little knots and just different little pieces and whatnot. It should look pretty good. Let me see. I'll go through these comments. Makes it look more like a door. Bobby, you like it? And honestly, it's your opinion that I'm looking for the most. Cool. If Bobby likes it, we're gonna do it. See, we should do these. I should have been doing these live streams the whole time and just cross-checking with Bobby and be like getting his opinion. That'd be cool. Maybe we'll do that on the next winter for whatever diorama we build next. I'll go live and you can sit on there and kind of build it with me. That'd be awesome. I know I would like that. I'd be down for that if a content creator did that. Backward Z would work. Oh man. Oh man. Now we're talking. Oh man. We got the Z in there. Let's see what the Z would look like, fellas, really quick. Let me whip it out real quick. Shit, I ain't got nothing else to do. All right. Z for Zartan, yeah. D for Dreadnought. And, I'm probably just going to show you guys what this will look like. I'm not necessarily going to do it, or I'm just going to probably think about it. Because another thing I like to do on my dioramas is sometimes when you add too much to something, it kind of takes away from what it is. I've ever had that problem before. So my angles could use some fine tuning. I don't know. I have to think about it. Let me know what you guys think. Something like that, a little fine tune. It is a Z. Yeah, I'm gonna let down south. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna let Bobby decide. Yeah, let me scroll. Oh man, the chat. Let me scroll down over here. Okay, I thought it was getting crazy. What's the name of your channel, Tony? So I can. Here's a, oh. Well, that chat jumped on me. I don't know if my internet just went screwy or something. I hope not. Heavy Metal Toy Box. He says the. Put this in here. Metal link clasp from a watch band would work. Oh man, that's a great idea. Man, I'll check that out. Woody 222. I'm sorry. What's the name of the channel, Tony? So it's Tony Figs. Tony Figs. And he answered it down there. I see. Okay. Just making sure. Searched that, nothing came up. Yeah, I was having trouble finding a handle when I was searching for it. Oh, you just searched for Tony's Figs? If you see all right, Woody 222, if you see here, I'm gonna pop Tony on there. That's his logo right there. You see that Tony Figs with the American flag there? and you can also look him up on Instagram. Okay, he has a great Instagram following, and you can see all his work too. It's pretty awesome. Bobby says he likes it. Bobby, I'm gonna fine tune this up. If you like it, I'm gonna fine tune that up for you, bro. And get some. I'll get all the angles looking perfect. We'll go ahead and run it, bro. And that's cool. And you made the decision on live with the toy enhancer. That's awesome, bro. Thank you, man. Again, Bobby, I appreciate you being patient. Obviously, you know, the more time I spend on it, the better it's getting. We should have it off to you real soon, buddy. The Spiral Zone. Yeah, I hear you. I see you guys talking about in that chat. Man, I love Spiral Zone. I'll have to check that out. In fact, let me jot it down really quick. I'm gonna go check out the Spiral Zone. You know. I'm gonna check that out after we get off here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, Tony he's an awesome craftsman. When he was going through and he was putting the loadout on that figure in that first video that the way he like put everything together and it was real smooth. You could tell he'd just been working with custom figures for a long time. And I never did custom figures until I started watching him and Aaron Payne and guys like that, and that it got me to do my first figure. Let me go grab it really quick. So this is my Ninja Viper, and it was my first figure that I tried to dye and all kinds of stuff, and just went through a couple of different processes. And the eyes on this one aren't that great. Since then, I've watched videos of how to paint eyes and stuff, and I'm going to give it another go on my next custom figure. I do have some in the works for this year, and I've got some ideas written down on them. But on my Ninja Viper, I wanted something a little different because everyone does the Ninja Viper. So I put these metal claws like on his gauntlets there. Sorry about the glare. I know that's hard because it's white. Yeah, you see he has metal claws like on his gauntlets. And believe it or not, they're just super glued on there. So, but they're still on there. And he looks dope. I love the Ninja Viper. I like that teal color. And I just used a water, I think you call them water slide stickers there. I just put that white cobra symbol on it. I was gonna go with a red, but I was like, that ain't right. I was like, it's got to be all white and blue here. And I probably should have done something with the arrows and stuff. But yeah, this came from a Storm Shadow figure. It was a custom that I felt like it wouldn't be too hard, for my first one. And just dipped into it. Thanks, Tony. Spiral Zone doesn't show up too often. The cartoon was dope. Only one season, I think. Okay. It's a cartoon, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was a Woody 222. That was the Storm Shadow. I'm gonna do I did Dusty's helmet where I made it kind of like a cloth looking helmet, kind of like he has, and I want to do what's his name, Nunchuck. I want to do Nunchuck with the cloth helmet too. That the cloth part of it. So I'm gonna I got a few more better ideas. When I did Dusty's helmet, I had some people comment and saying that I could have used like a lighter material and whatnot. I made it out of like a tarp cloth or something very similar to here, let me grab these really quick. So the cloth that I use on Dusty's helmet is the same thing as this. It's just a tarp material, like a canvas material, and that's what I just used on Dusty's helmet. But somebody said I could use something thinner. I think I'm going to do Nunchucks thinner. And if you don't know what this is, this is a tent that was in one of my videos. We made a bunch of these to make a Cobra camp, and the Cobra camp was set up one night for a video I was doing, and it's just I use wire hangers all the time, but I bent a wire hanger into the shape of this, and I stuck that in the ground, right, and then I draped the tent over it. This is just an old painter's tarp that I have, and I draped the tent over it, and when it's sticking in the ground, and then I took the corners out, and I just poked little pieces of hanger to hold the corners, and that's how I got my Cobra tents. And I have a bunch of them, and I used I wanted to use the tarp because it is obviously a used piece of tarp. It has dirt stains and just from painting and stuff. You can see on the they've just been used over the years for painting and stuff. There's some paint on there. And it worked out good because I didn't want it to look brand new. And my wife printed out the Cobra symbols on the Cricut, and those are actually ironed on. So it's like something that you would put on like a T-shirt or something, and they are actually ironed on. So anytime I need an instant Cobra camp for a video, bam! Just a little. I'm just giving you guys showing you the little tips and tricks of what I do to make something kind of look like what we need to squeeze by. It don't have to be perfect. Stuff like that when you're shooting videos, you can get away with a lot of things. Thanks, that blue. I thought it was that teal. Like I really searched around for that certain color when I started painting that acrylic. Man, I know my camera is Tony. This isn't the best camera at all. In fact, like if I was to put my face on it, you would see how it's not too good. But it's like the cheapest camera that you can buy off Amazon. And I've had it for months, but I just recently been using it. I'll send you the link. I'll hit you up on Insta. I'll message you and shoot you the link to it if you like it. I'm not sure. It's working for what I got, but I have it rigged up. There's a 1x4 screwed to the wall on the back wall right here, and then I have a L-shaped bracket made just out of 1x4. And so the bracket looks like this. You got the wall, and the bracket comes in, and it sits down in another piece of wood that I screwed to the wall. And then my camera is right about here on that piece of wood, and all I did was zip tie the camera to the board. So there's also a light up there, so it can just reflect on my workstation. I have a couple of different workstations. There's one over there to the left, and there's my review table. I'm in my garage. My review table's over to the right. But I had to set up like multiple work areas and stuff just for the different things I'm doing. Man, let me know if that camera's okay. You guys, I'm definitely gonna upgrade because I'm not too happy with it. But it's working now. You know, it's doing its job. It's cheap, kind of grainy, fuzzy. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It has like it's not perfect. You know, you can obviously, you know, you see what I'm doing and stuff like that, but I'm definitely going to upgrade that camera, guys. And that, like I said, that was the cheapest one on Amazon that I could get. Oh, war chest full of toys. That's very nice of you, man. War chest full of toys says if you ever need something for one of your builds, reach out. I have a huge resin printer and a new Bambo printer. I'm also really solid with Blender. Okay, I'm not I'm obviously I don't do any 3D printing. That's great, bro. I will hit you up, man. You know, shoot me some. I've been buying off of Loki Wartooth, and there's a couple other 3D printer guys that have been reaching out to me since I've been on YouTube. Yeah, man. If you have some 3D printing stuff, or if you're capable of printing some things for me, definitely send me a message or whatever, and we can go ahead and get some business deals going on. And I don't mind. I don't mind paying good money for good 3D printed stuff. Not at all. Yeah, I need to print. I would. The problem is, if I got a printer, like I would have to start a whole new learning process on it and stuff. I don't know if I'll ever get into 3D printing, but I absolutely love it. I have bought some 3D printing parts. In fact, there's some special parts just made for this dial that nobody's seen yet, and we're gonna show it off. We're gonna show it off on the final. Down south, that camera, okay, the one you got off Amazon that was about $40. Can you send me the link to it? It says I think it does a decent job. If it's the one that you've been using on your video, or down south, let me ask you this. When you got the garbage pail kids from me and you did that video, was that the camera you were using? Because I think it was clean. It was super clean. That video looked really good. Shoot me a comment on that, buddy. Was that the camera you were using? And if so, please send me a link, man. Because I think that camera was awesome. And if it's $40, oh my goodness, I'm gonna buy a couple. Yes, he says yes. Cool, bro. Please send me that link, and I'm gonna snatch it up. That's a clean camera, very clean. I was impressed. In fact, I can remember my first thought when I seen the video was like, man, what kind of camera is he using? I was like, oh man, I was like, down south 77, he must have spent $500 on a camera. It looked good. And getting back up to war chest full of toys, I can print anything the size of a helmet in one shot. That's awesome, bro. Again, I know nothing about printing, so anything that you guys fill me in on, I'm willing to suck up like a sponge. And I think it's amazing the work that you guys are able to pump out. And again, I guess it's because I'm not that great on the computer or running stuff like that I'm kind of like hesitant of getting into stuff like that. Heavy metal, it's about 3.5 inches long by 1 inches tall. Got a clip on it for a laptop or whatever. It has LEDs on it, but I don't use them. All right. Hey, there's Crow. What's up, buddy? But we're guys, holy crap. If you've been here since the beginning, we're 3.5 hours into the stream. I didn't even realize how far this stream went. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Yeah, that's how long, Crow. It's good to see you, buddy. How you been, man? You doing good? I know you've been working hard. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah. See if that link works. It's what I use. Okay, it will do, bro. And get back to Chris says, hey man, long day, late getting home. 3.5 hours. Wow, that's what I'm saying. We did here, bro. I'll just show you really quick. Surely it's dry already. You go grab it. Yeah. Yeah, she dried out nice. So yeah, Crow, this is what we were building the other day. This is the inside of the roof. We built this frame for it. I got nice 45 joints in the corner and whatnot. And we glued everything together with wood glue and super glue. Believe it or not, it is super, super strong. Like I was saying, I'm sure I could set this on the ground. Punk could go ahead and hop on a skateboard and probably do an ollie kickflip McTwist off of it, right? It's that stout. You can see I left one end open because I want Bobby to be able to take pictures, and this end is the end that faces the wall of the dial, so you won't be able to see it when it's all set up. All right, and we got our nice roof on there. See, and that's actual cardboard. And I'm gonna give the credit to Aaron Payne from Payne's Toy Samples. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, go ahead and go check out Payne's Toy Samples. He helped me figure out how to get the outer shell of that cardboard off, and we did it by using steam, or just spray it with some water and just get it more, and that'll come off really nice. And for $2 I spent on the cardboard, it's a hell of a deal. You get a lot of material that you can do a tin roof with. And this is what the other side looks like. We actually did that in the beginning of this live stream. We put all those pieces in. And things are starting to dry out, look nice. I'm going to put another piece of tin over there, and then I'm going to cap the roof, and then I'll show you the other side. This is the other side where we have some siding. I did this on last night's while I was watching the live stream, Oz's live stream. Oz wasn't on. Oz is off for the month, but he'll be back on. And that's what I was working on while I was talking to. I was watching their live stream, and I'm on this top piece right here. I'm gonna butt some wood down, and there's gonna be a fascia board coming down the edge of this roof. I just wanted to get the roof established, and then I'm gonna put that final fascia board in there, and of course it's gonna sit, and there's gonna be another front roof coming off of that over the porch. Right. Like that. That roof is what I'm talking about. So that was the roof part that we were looking at. There's the side gable. There's the fascia board. And we're going to have the roof come out over the dock right there. And we are super, super close. This project's almost wrapped up. Well, hey guys, thank you. Hey, thank you, Heavy Metal Toy Box. Appreciate it, buddy. I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna hop off here. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for so long and watching the diorama come together. I can promise you guys to when I have my weekends off, my Saturdays and Sundays, you can always probably. Hit the notification bell, and I will go live on the weekends from now on, even if it's boring stuff, because I enjoy talking to you guys. We had some really good chats. We discussed some diorama ideas, and help some people meet some other people, which is how the community grows and gets bigger, and we can all enjoy each other's work and whatnot, and opinions and thoughts. And I think that's a really beautiful thing that I had no idea that YouTube would be like this. And I feel very blessed to be part of this community. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the good comments. I'm gonna throw some up there. Great show, Aaron. As always, looking forward to the next. Thank you, Heavy Metal Toy Box. I appreciate you guys. Perfect time. Yeah, Shane. Yeah, if you guys ever get that side eye, go ahead and take care of business. Home first, man. You can always watch a replay. Yeah, I'm getting that stare too. I know my wife's ready for me to come eat and stuff. Yeah, great show. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Down South 77, 20 Spigs, Shane, all you guys, Crow, Heavy Metal Toy Box. Thank you guys so much. And we're going to wrap it up. And I'll catch you on the next time.